ball to the deep end. The public school era is old school forever. The moon and the tides really control the weather. The sun and the moon, yes, it do go together. A spiritual being that rides any weather. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Yes, I'm on my own, trying to find up my home. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Always on my own, trying to find up a home. Intelligent, adaptable, agile, communicative, informative, creative, and everybody hates it. Imagination colorful when I just entertain it. A poet and a dreamer, I'ma seize the world and take it. Of course there is the bad, I'm really superficial. I ain't called you in 3 months, still I maintain that I miss you. A Gemini with issues, social isolated. I pray that I'ma make it, or at least that I can take it. And like a Gemini, I'm really prone to changes. I'm really indecisive and I really hate it. Picking food or picking clothes, it always make me anxious. But thank God I'm androgynous, cause boys clothes what I stay in. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Yes, I'm on my own, trying to find up my home. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Always on my own, trying to find up a home.
Oh, it's a gnat in here. Get out of here, gnat. Got something to tell me, gnat? Got something you want to tell me, gnat? Cuff my, place myself on house arrest, locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up. Doing about 50-11 sex, ignoring your text like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow, maybe cause I'm mellow. And I got so much style, it's probably cause I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner, and oftentimes I took an L from Mrs. Winters. But I'm getting off the subject, off the boat, got my luggage, but the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. Me to make room, room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought about a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze, the twist of single-leads. No more ride the rings of memories, we rockin' the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing soul in a soup. So many fish bowl can't cope. You cracking jokes about the soap. We more concerned with the truth. Burning the booth, these burning the wick at both ends. Fade to black, I'm ghosting in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be eating.
To make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take your time, don't you?
I know it. Suspicion confirmed, been on my feet, so my soul got some burn. Still is how you feel I'm up. If you can't hold me down, then you don't get a turn. Yeah, famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you first like ooh. If you love me, grease my scalp with this like ooh, yeah. What's the worst thing that can happen? Use the answer to relax.
For the life. Lately I've been
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston. This the first of their 3 home games in the 5-game series. Can they make the most of it and take a 1-game lead?
Well, it's always about the start. Again, when you're at home, you get confident. You got the fans behind you. You still have to play good basketball. And typically a good start means a good game. So I think it's all contingent upon how they start the game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Steve Nash for a minute. He thinks John Wall is playing with a chip on his shoulder, playing well. Of course, that means he's playing great in transition. Coach said that team is feeding off his determination. His speed, you have to get everyone back on D and limit his open floor opportunities. Kevin, Wall is healthy again, and again creating havoc for defenders. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Inside, he's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
It's George on the wing. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. We'll take a look at the Nets. And this series will put them to the test, Greg. It's difficult competition they're up against.
And now's not the time to get clever. You go with what got you here. You're saying, here's what we've got. See if you can stop it.
To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
And Wall. Here we go. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Oladipo, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, Victor Oladipo is unafraid in the face of contact. That's a nice move.
Oladipo hits them both. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside, Wall. Pass to Embiid. Off target from outside. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by one. Here's George. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 6.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Embiid wide open. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What a terrific take to the rim. Paul George is just giving it to the defense right now. Tenacious on that drive.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Let's remember, John Wall has long arms and he's a great athlete. Makes him a terrific finisher at the cup.
And George, here we go. Pass to Isaac. They get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Here's Ingles. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rocket 2. The 3 from George. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
One of the things that's been said before, but it's so accurate, Paul George's ability to improve himself is really quite remarkable. This guy is always looking for ways to add to an already stellar game.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Wall attacking. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
A physical finish by Wall, and if you're defending, you've got to get your money's worth.
That's trailed by 3. George with the ball. He's got 10. Into the lane. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. George. Embiid knocks it loose.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And here's Wall. He's got 7. He takes it in. Lets the three fly. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside, George. And Embiid with the block. And they get it back. Whiteside, good.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Wall. There's a screen by Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
What I love about John Wall is, yes, this is a former #1 pick, highly rated coming out of high school. He always, to me, has played with a chip on his shoulder. Like nightly, he has something to prove.
Embiid inside. Over George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring. Breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Here's Fall. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be on Avery Bradley. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Personal foul. First team.
On the free throw, no good. Nets trailed by 7. Barrett with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. It's Barrett on the wing. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Fall. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Barrett. On the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And there's the drive. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett, a clever penetrator. He's got a number of different moves to get where he wants to go on the drive.
Next.
Allen with it. Picked up by Barrett. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Fall. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Steps back. And Barrett slams it in.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Allen for the three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Favors. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Now this is where Favors is at his absolute best. Close to the rim, he can make any move he chooses.
Allen for three. And stolen by Favors. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And Barrett slams it in.
Assisted. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole... It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Defensive foul.
And they gotta bring the double team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Coley Stein, a screen. Barrett, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Allen drives in. And the Glover Bazemore with it. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
His first.
It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointer.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. To the paint. Timeout called. The Nets.
All right. Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get out. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Here's Barrett. He's got 6. Cauley-Stein, a screen. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics leading by 9. They set the pick. Allen with it. Now guarded by Bradley. Kicks it out to Allen. Here he goes. And slam dunk by Allen.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Brooklyn foul.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for the Celtics.
And he can't hit the second.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Down low. Back to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. And then Favors with the dunk.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
A drive by Allen. Favors brings the double. Now Allen. 8 points for him. Here's Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Chalk up 2 there. Cauley-Stein's got his first 2 points.
That's two things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
No luck that time either. And Barrett has got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 10-point game. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wade. It's tipped. It's stolen by Barrett. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bradley's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Allen surveying the D. Five to shoot. Pass to Fall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fall's got his third bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
It's the second from the line. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Boston leading by 9. Barrett brings the double team. Nifty move.
Exceptional defense from Wes Matthews. This is one of the best defenders in the game.
It's the Nets now.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Favors, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow! That'll do it for the first half. Celtics lead by 7. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 7. Fall with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the foul on Avery Bradley.
Personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
There's the pick. Allen outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Matthews with the steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Over Wade. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Wade. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Fall. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Fall's got the first points of the second half here for the Celtics. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's his first foul. So for the Nets.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Outside, George. Pass to Whiteside. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Paul George, good for the 3. George has got 15 points.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Inside. And stolen by Whiteside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Paul George.
George with the bucket.
3.
Well, Paul George will work hard to get to his spots offensively. Right now, they can count on him to put the ball in the basket.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Thanks to George. It's tipped. All with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Outside, Wall. Embiid with it. Fires from deep. A shot missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Marcus Morris Sr. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And George gets it to go.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Whiteside. And the foul called on Marcus Morris.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fourth team foul.
Brooklyn trailing.
And being over the limit this early really can affect their aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The Nets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Wall. 13 points in the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Embiid the screen. Wall attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got 15.
Boy, we've seen this kind of dominance from John Wall before. When he's cooking offensively, he can be a tough guard.
And here's George for 3. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Wall. He's got 15.
2 minutes.
Going inside. Out left to the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
And George, here we go. Pass to Whiteside. Rebound, Boston. They've held a 12-point lead early. All with it. Embiid with it. And it's Wall, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Bridges, no one around him. And again, Boston with the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
From deep, George. And here is Isaac. And Embiid with the block. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Embiid.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backcourt.
Down low. Tipped away. Isaac with the steal. For the finish. And then George with the jam.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Bridges outside. it up top. Gets it off. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And time to step.
Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Come on, fans, it's the fourth
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. See what this quarter has in store for us. Celtics leading by 4. Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And you see the remarkable athleticism of John Wall sailing in for the flush.
And George with the stuff.
Man, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid, no good. Nets trailed by 4.
Boston foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Bridges. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Oladipo goes in. Right side, George. Pass to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. See if they've got enough left to get over the top.
All right, thank you, David.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Paul George at the line for 2. Boston, timeout.
And he sinks the second. Now Wall. Driving inside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
The lightning speed is what is impressive. Defense doesn't have time to react. John Wall on the drive.
There's Oladipo. And Embiid with the block. And they'll keep possession. Robinson left side. The 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Boston. They've held a 12-point lead early. With the drive. Oladipo right side. Isaac outside. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the defender just bites on the pump fake by Jonathan Isaac. Good job getting that defender in the air.
And both free throws good for Isaac. Celtics leading by 4. Left side, Wall. Inside. Isaac with the steal. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson. Wall draws the double. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Bridges outside. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire up and catch and shoot Mikal.
Pass to Ingles. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Here's Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
John Wall is assertive when he touches the paint. This guy always capable of doing damage inside.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From downtown. Clock at 6. Oladipo for 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You have to love that mentality. John Wall took it in and made sure he drew the contact.
And he does get the second one. And that will push the lead to double digits. Now, here's Oladipo. Driving in. Isaac outside. George looking over the floor. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down. But true contact, he'll head to the line.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
Paul George. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George. .107 left in the game. Right side, Wall. Embiid the screen. 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall.
Oh, this guy's so explosive, and John Wall knows how to draw contact when he gets to the rack.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And George, here we go. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass to Embiid. Back to Wall. There's the drive. He misses the layup. And here are the Nets.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
And I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
From deep three-point range, off target. And so it's Boston easily.
Got it from my dada, hustle like my mama. Ooh, 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 make 'em bounce, rock, shake. I'ma show you how to put some zeros in the bank. Show you how to make 'em pay attention when they ain't. Say what they gon' do, but they don't do it 'cause they can't. Make 'em bounce, rock, shake. Hands on the plate, call it strawberry cake. Try to stop my play, sorry you a little late. Tell 'em one time, baby, I don't like to wait. Make 'em bounce. Make 'em bounce.
Done politicking with the competition, what's the word? Put that on my mama, 8 in the process. Trying to tippy-toe through the progress. Tongue-tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check? Bomb got a in the party. Who the in the party? Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. I was seeing double in the projects, mad at myself, learn to put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to pot pies. And wanna play both sides, just don't get on the wrong red eye. They became woo them guys, 2 of them guys. In Paris, I'm friends.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Taking a look at Boston. Well, they came out and did what they had to do in Game 1. Now, guys, a Game 2 showdown presents the chance to win the series on the road.
And, you know, anytime you have a chance to get another playoff win, you have got to be focused on that game. You know, each game is an entity in and of itself. Yes, momentum is important, but you got to be ready to take care of your business in each game. So the focus has to be right here, right now.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. From deep, Wall. They get it again. To the paint. It's stolen by Oladipo. It's tipped. All with it. Isaac picks him up. Back to Wall. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
Listen, you better respect the moves of Wall. He has a great sense for where to go when he has the ball.
Isaac left side. Driving inside. That ball, high speed that time from Jordan.
Assist goes to
Taking a look at Brooklyn. This game could be an indicator of where they stand. Greg, do you think they have what it takes to make a legitimate championship run?
I think all the teams that are still around are contenders. But you're right, we're at a stage where the special teams start to separate themselves. If they do have what it takes to win it all, I want to see that tonight.
Back to George. And there's the drive. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside, Wall. And they double up Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Playing with the edge. Embiid with the slam. An emotional leader for this team.
Outside, George. And the rejection by Embiid.
Defensive instincts of Embiid, outstanding awareness, knowing when to go after blocks.
And they double up Embiid. He goes up again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. You fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
To the middle. Embiid. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. 6 points for Joel Embiid. Outside, George. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Terrific work from Wall. Assessing the situation and finding an uncovered teammate.
And George, here we go. Left side, Wall. Going inside. And it's sent back by Isaac.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Whiteside, good.
So long. Whiteside can go over or around defenders. Nice touch, too.
Celtics leading by 4. It's Wall with the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've carried out a great game plan. Working it down low a lot, getting high percentage.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now, here's Whiteside. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Now Wall. 8 points for him. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. And Embiid throws it down.
And look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Outside for Robinson. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Ball.
"17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 7.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Wall attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
All right, look who's coming on to the court.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
On defense, Boston. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Matthews, no good.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
It's Allen with the drive. Wade. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
Nets trailed by 14. And stolen by Bazemore. Out to Wade. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Barrett with the ball. Wade picks him up. Barrett wide open. He fires. The good-looking shot from the wing. Barrett's got his first points in this one.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Now here's Allen. And Fall gets it to go. Fall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting body on body.
Here's Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Wow, at 7 feet tall, Cauley Stein is a major threat to throw it down. If he gets the ball close to the rim, D is pretty much toast.
Allen, that's good.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Allen leading the charge. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. They set the screen. It's Allen on the win. 5 points in the game.
Well, the big reason why they're in front is because they've been able to limit mistakes like that.
Offensive rebound. Favors. Pass to Barrett. Back to Favors. Shot clock at 6. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Fall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Bazemore. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Here's Fall. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So Favors will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 15-point game. Here's Barrett. And he drives in. Count that one. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Putting that speed to great use. Once Barrett gets a step on the D, good night.
Here's Allen. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
2 minutes.
It's stolen by Allen.
2 minutes.
1:53 left in the second quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
It's good from long range. Ennis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's Allen. He has 5. Down low. Here's Fall.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Allen surveying the D. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now here's Bradley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Cauley Stein. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
That's how you turn defense to offense. Cauley Stein is such an active presence on the court.
We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Allen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Nets trailed by 14. Barrett, no good.
not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Bazemore misses. And here's Barrett. With 2 seconds left. No good that time. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Again, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Boston, timeout. Fans, your Celtics answer. Fans, your Celtics answer.
And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Here's Allen. He's got 5. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes down. Wade's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics. Nets trailed by 16. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
Ennis in the corner. Allen outside. They set the pick. Back to Ennis. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot. Ennis has got 6 points.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Now here's Allen. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. He's got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the time.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That is his first foul of the game.
Avery Bradley.
So for the Nets.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side wall. Pass to Embiid. And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I'm going to lure him into his trap.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots. So silky. He just glides it in from there.
Now here's Wall. He's got 10. Inside, Embiid. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's 12 points for Joel Embiid. And George, here we go. George, double team. Oladipo outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Isaac. The kick out to Oladipo. Knocks down the 3 ball. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Here's Wall. Good work there as it goes. Wall's got 12 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
George looking around. And Boston with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
To the middle. Here's Isaac. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
Isaac with the steal. To the inside. And Isaac throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Now, here's Wall. He's got 12.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. Back to Embiid. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Rejected by Whiteside.
But because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
Wall wide open. Cans it from downtown. Wall's got 15 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The Celtics need to get a shot off.
Ooh, ay, they'll reverse the world, ex-chasm. Ay, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ay, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ay, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump or something. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be something crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual, pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo, down my ego, let me check on battleship. I sink afloat, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hoe, shout out Toto. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, missing benches. The wrestler's hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers, daddy. Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone, I have a set up, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of K6 kicking in. I could win the Zion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. Saw the double ones when they rolled, they gave them all. Every king got it, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog. I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? Just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know.